Hi, this is Town of Islip Supervisor Angie Carpenter. We're here on this beautiful sunny day after 5 days of on and off rain in the hamlet of Brentwood, celebrating the opening of the Yes Counseling Center. Yes is Youth Enrichment Services. It's a non-for-profit agency that has been in our community over 30 years. We are so very proud. Mary Ann Pfeiffer and her incredible team have put together something that is such a pressing need in our community. This counseling center will be servicing the youth that really need it. And with what we've come through with COVID, the need has never been greater. So hats off to everyone that was a part of making this happen today as we celebrate the ribbon cutting of the Youth Enrichment Services Counseling Center here in the hamlet of Brentwood.
Hi, I'm Mary Ann Pfeiffer. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Youth Enrichment Services, and we're so excited to be here today. This is our state-of-the-art, brand new Article 31 outpatient mental health clinic right here in beautiful Brentwood. We have designed and provided an amazing environment for our young people ages 5 to 21 and their families to receive mental health services and counseling. It will not only serve Brentwood, anybody from Brentwood, Bayshore, Central Islip, or the town of Islip is welcome to come in, receive some services. If we can't provide them, we will certainly refer to where they're best suited. It's amazing turnout today with so many of our supporters and our families and our school board members and our superintendents. This is a really proud day for all of us. We have an amazing clinical director, Maria Coraga Olson, and who has been such a great leadership, as well as Mary Beth Harmon, our clinical supervisor, and the amazing staff that we have, Dr. Kirsch and Dr. Thomas, 2 psychiatrists, both bilingual Spanish speaking, and we do multidisciplinary types of approaches to our counseling services. We'll be able to provide state-of-the-art mental health services with the latest methods right here in downtown Brentwood. We are right off of Suffolk Avenue. And we are excited to be here. This has been 10 years in the making, and today's the day. I'm just so excited. You can always just Google yesnews.org. You can call 631-231-4333 or find Yes on social media. Please don't stop down because it is a medical facility and we do have COVID regulations and rules. But again, anybody is welcome. Give us a call. If we can't help you, we will find somebody who can. I think there are a lot of people can say I'm, type A, Virgo, but look at the buildings. Anyway, it's amazing. And there was no shortage of reviewing plans to meet every code, and also Mary Ann's code. I need to have more people, and they're just amazing, and Mike Murtha's still smiling, and I want to tell you, it took a long time, 10 years we worked on this. In 2012, this whole journey, not to use the right word, but journey started, and 10 years later, we're here. In August 20, we had a state infrastructure DASNY grant, where we had to triple the amount of counseling we were doing. So they had their work cut out for them. If you look over at the screen later, you will see what it looked like before. In August 2020, in the height of COVID, the town finished all our permitting, after many years of making sure the safe and health and well-being of the kids would be adhered to. And you know all the prices doubled, and I can't say enough about Mr. Murtha, again, because he really understood what we were trying to do and did everything he could to keep those costs where we were at. So thank you, Mr. Murtha. And yes, everyone said to me you were a high-end builder, but you still did for the community. and he gave us something that is beyond what we could imagine. This is for our kids in Brentwood, Bayshore, Central Islip, any of our kids here in the town of Islip. They deserve to have something they're proud of. They deserve to come. Yes! Yes! No more dark in the back rooms for counseling, and no more hidden things like counseling is bad. We go to the dentist, we go to the eye doctor. Our kids need to embrace this and feel proud to come. They need to be in a warm, supportive environment. Very quickly, Maria Olson, who is our clinical director. I don't know where she is, but she's going to take this next level and bring it. We're going to do non-traditional therapy. We're going to pet horses. We're going to do art with these kids. We'll need a lot of funding for all the people who can figure out funding. I did get a check today, so keep the checks coming. But we really want to move that. Traditional therapy is great. They need other things to learn how to deal with their environment, their stress, their anxiety.
Thank you, Marianne. I'm Angie Carpenter, a friend of Yes. How's that? And proud to be town supervisor, and so proud to be joined today by so many elected officials, especially those members of the town board, Councilwoman Murray, what did I say? Mullen, Mary Kate Mullen, and I do believe Councilman Guardone is here too. This is definitely a team effort, but I can't say enough about Marianne and the incredible team that she's assembled at Yes, Youth Enrichment Services. And I will always have a special place, thank you, in my heart for Yes, because things come full circle. Back 35 years ago, the person who was head of the youth board at the time, the Youth Bureau, reached out to me as a member of the community involved in the chamber, etc., and asked if I would help put together a board for youth services. There had been an agency in place, it floundered over the years, and I'm looking at Joanne, who was part of the youth initiative at the time in the town. And we had a not-for-profit run for 2 years, and that was the why, with the understanding that we would spin off, be our own not-for-profit, and form a board, and many members of the community stepped forward, and we hired Marianne Pfeiffer. So that was
A little bit later.
after the war. So that was over 30 years ago. Sorry, Marianne.
I was 12.
10.
You was 30, exactly.
I was 12.
I was at 12. Don't do the math.
But it is so incredible. You really have no idea. This started out as an agency for one hamlet. And after a number of years, the town reached out and called for an RFP for the various youth agencies to bid on and show why they should be the agency to run services townwide. And obviously, Yes, Youth Enrichment Services won that bid, and it just grew from there, but always in a meaningful, caring. It was all about the kids. It was all about the community. It was never about growing a big fancy agency, because if you look at her office,
Really? Here.
me too.
Exactly.
In any event, thank you all for being here to make this so special for Yes and the entire Yes team. Mike, who's been around a lot of years too, started out as a youth member. Angel Rivera, who was part of the youth board members when we first started. To see them staying with the agency really shows the import of the agency and the commitment that everybody involved has with Yes. So, Marianne, I love you. You have done an incredible job. Thank you so much. It's going to make a difference.
Thank you. And I just want to say that there are a couple people who aren't here today. Nancy Vidal, who was the director of the program when we came in and annexed it. She had passed away 4 years ago. So just some thoughts to Nancy Vidal and Manny, her husband, who passed away shortly after, and the work that she did that made this possible today. And I don't know if Melanie Holtz is here, but we were the, they like to call it M&M at the Youth Bureau. They don't think we know. And we were kind of the three musketeers in the town of Islip, providing youth services throughout the town. So if Melanie's here, thank you, thank you, thank you. My board is here. I'm not sure if I'm going to miss one of them because I didn't see them, but I know Linda Huber is here. I know Jamie Atkinson is here. I know Angel Rivera is here. I'm not sure who else is here, so forgive me. I also have Vanessa Baird Streeter. I know, I'm so nervous. I know it. I'm going to hand this up to you. She's representing the town.
It's in your pocket.
All right, we'll do this quick so we don't hang Mary while I'm speaking. Good afternoon, everyone. I will keep the words brief. We all know about the work that Yes engages in on a daily basis. They really are there for our youth, which is so important. Anytime you call upon Yes and Marianne, they answer the call. During COVID, you were an amazing partner with the county, ensuring that people had access to testing, people had access to vaccinations. You helped to save lives with the work that you engaged in. You worked with us with our Department of Labor, making sure that we employ students throughout the summer. You are just really a stalwart within the community. And if it wasn't for you and your leadership, the organization wouldn't be what it is today. So we thank you on behalf of County Executive Malone and the 1.5 million residents of Suffolk County. Thank you.
Thank you. I also have so many people. I know Olga is here, who has been in the trenches with me right here in Brentwood. I love you, I love you, I love you. Angie, do you want to do all the elected officials? There's a lot.
Okay.
You do it. I'm not getting in trouble.
Okay, so she lets me get in trouble as usual. Legislator Jason Richburg. The attorney in town. Good to see you, Jason. Legislator Steve Flattering. Legislator Sandy Gonzalez. And Councilman Guadron I already recognized, and Councilman Monk. And we have from the Brentwood School Board, Maria. Yes? And also from the Brentwood Board of Education, Hassan Ahmad. Good to see you, Hassan. He's really proven himself to be a true leader in this community. And did I miss any other elected officials? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Somebody put a fill in the corner.
See how quick, he's retiring in a couple of months. Get used to it. No, he'll always be special to us in the town of Islip. And that's our Senator Phil Boyle. And representing Legislator Nick Caracappa is Bobby Martinez. He always keeps his legislators focused. So with that, I think I got all the electeds.
Dr. Koenig and Rich Lochner. And I'm not sure if our superintendent is here yet from Central Islip because we're going to go all day. Later on, I know a lot of you won't be here. We're going to have like TED Talks. Just some information for our teachers and social workers coming over after school. And then in the early evening, our community has been invited to join us. And we'll have performances by Brentwood schools and Central Islip schools to welcome this new facility. And we hope to do this once a year. But Maria, you didn't hear me say that yet. Thank you, everyone. I think we should.
One more shout out. I just a shout out to our Commissioner of DPW and Parks, Tom Owens, that I know has worked closely with for years, as our new planning commissioner has helped in getting you guys over the finish line. Rich Lochner, say a few words.
Okay, thank you. Hello, folks. I just would be remiss if I didn't just take a moment to say that YES is one of those partnerships that as you become superintendent, you realize that your community-based organizations are absolutely critical to your success. And I just wanted to spend a moment saying thank you from the bottom of our heart here in Brentwood. I know I speak for the Board of Education, for everybody in Brentwood, what YES has done for us over the years and now will continue to do with this really outstanding building and all of your plans. We are just so blessed to have YES as part of our community. So thank you very much.
Come on. This is Dr. Koenig, another mentor. Well, you and I came up together, Rich, so we're kind of, we were in it together 20 years ago. But this young man and I hit Central Islip at the same time, and it was never the same. And he's an amazing leader, Dr. Koenig. And again, if Sharon is here, please come on up. That's our current superintendent. I know she's trying to get over here. Dr. Koenig?
Thank you. Marianne and I met when I arrived in Central Islip in 1991. And we were involved very early with programs that supported our students, our community. And as Rich said and others said, if there was a problem and you spoke to YES, you never got a well, we'll see. It was boom, they were there, they took care of it, and they were fabulous. They continue to be fabulous. A counseling center like this hits a level of importance that is hard to describe. But when you realize what the past 2.5 to 3 years, the pressure that has been put on our students, our children, because of COVID and because of all the things that came with it. And if people didn't realize that, they weren't paying attention. Yes was paying attention, as they always have been. And as someone who has been in the business a few days, I was so blessed to have had the opportunity to work with this lady, this organization, and this town. Congratulations.
So watch out.
Also, too, from Suffolk County Police Department, we have members of the 3rd Precinct that are here. I saw John Wright and a few other members, and also from headquarters, Commissioner Soto. Thank you so much for being here.
The ribbon cutting done, and then we will, if anybody would like to make remarks, because we want to hear more politicians today, but it's okay. They're saying good things about yes, so I kind of do. You know what I mean? Like, it's always they run the other way. So certainly, but let's do the ribbon cutting, and then please hear the remarks, not just about yes, but somebody speak to the importance of mental health, because it is so important. It's not only here at yes, we need this throughout Suffolk County.
Okay, before we do the ribbon cutting ceremony, I'm going to ask everyone to bow their heads and for a moment of silence, a moment of prayer, regardless of what faith you are, or even if you're atheist or agnostic. We want good energy, we want positive thoughts, and we wish for the best for this facility and all who come into it. So if you could bow your heads in this moment of prayer or silence. Dear God, please bless this facility. Bless all those who come into it, within our staff, within our community, within our family and friends. We ask that you allow us to do your work. We ask that you allow us to help others, to provide them with coping mechanisms, to provide them with answers to anxiety, depression, and any substance use disorder or any struggles, trials, tribulations that are going on in their family. We ask that you allow us to be your vehicle, your messenger to peace, joy, love, and happiness. And we plan on changing the world, one family at a time. And we ask this in God's name. Amen.
Amen.
1, 2, 3.